Fire Emblem. Today was a big day for Fire Emblem fans. So for those of you not aware, there was a Nintendo Direct earlier today relating to Fire Emblem, and we got a lot of information on some new Fire Emblem games and some Fire Emblem games we were already aware of. So anyway, let's get to it. So one of the things they talked about is that they're going to release a Fire Emblem game in 2018 for the Nintendo Switch. They didn't go into too much detail about it, just that, hey, there's going to be a new Fire Emblem game related to the main series come to the Switch next year. And speaking of the Switch, for those of you who watched the presentation for the Nintendo Switch last week, they talked about Fire Emblem Warriors. Not too much information was given on the game, however. They did show some gameplay, which it plays like a, Warriors game. If you play Dynasty Warriors or Hyrule Warriors, then you know how the game is going to play. Looks fun, I'm a fan of those kind of games. I love Gundam, Dynasty Warriors, and Hyrule Warriors, fun games. So if you played it before, you know what you're in store for. So one of the things they did announce, besides that the game is coming out in fall, is that it's also coming out for the new 3DS. Not the old 3DS, just for the new 3DS. So that's kind of interesting and cool. I don't think anyone was expecting that. I thought it was going to be a Switch exclusive. So it's interesting to see that it's coming out for the new 3DS. And it's good for those of you who aren't going to buy the Switch at launch or are going to wait maybe a year for it, so you can see how it is before you buy it. So that's really cool and interesting. I know Hyrule Warriors, I think they called it Legends, came out for the 3DS. I never played it myself, but it looked like it ran fairly well, and they had a ton of extra characters compared to the Wii U version. So I think that's something really cool, and I think fans of Fire Emblem who aren't going to get the Switch, like I said, will be able to play this game and enjoy it. Which, talking about the 3DS, Nintendo announced a new Fire Emblem game, which I think surprised everyone. I know I was surprised. I don't think anyone was suspecting it. Fire Emblem Echoes: Shadows of Valentia, which I guess is a remake of the second Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Gaiden. They say it's inspired by it, but it's clearly a remake. They even said it in the trailer that, they recreated the world and everything. I think they just added a lot more, graphically improved it by a lot, and added cutscenes, and probably added a little bit more to the story to flesh it out and make the game maybe a little bit longer, and added some Easter eggs for newer Fire Emblem games. I'm sure, because that's usually what they do, You'll probably be able to fight Marth or, Chrom or something like that in the game, or have them join your team. So it looks really cool. It looks like a really fun game. It plays different from a lot of the other Fire Emblem games. The playstyle is the same, but they'll have dungeons and towns that you can go to and explore. And then when you're in the dungeon, they showed you can run around, and when you attack an enemy, because it's like a little bit of an open world, when you're attacking an enemy in the dungeon, it goes into the regular fight mode for Fire Emblem. So this is it looks really cool. I'm really excited. Like I said, I don't think anyone was expecting it, and it's coming out for the 3DS on May 19th, and as well, also on May 19th, two new amiibos are coming out for Fire Emblem based on the main characters of Fire Emblem Echoes, Alma and Celica. They look really cool. They come in a duo pack, and I have all the rest of the Fire Emblem amiibos, so I'm definitely going to pick this up. I'm going to want to open it. I haven't opened up my current Fire Emblem amiibos. I either buy a double and open it up, or I leave it in a package, so I don't want to buy two of them, but we'll see. They look really, really nice. I'm definitely going to pick this up in the games in May, as long as I'm not, buying too many games for the Switch, that is. But it looks really cool. This Direct was really cool. They also announced Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the mobile game that a lot of us were expecting that they were going to talk about, because they announced this game, or that there was going to be a Fire Emblem mobile game a long time ago. So when they said Direct, we assumed this game. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It looks kind of cool, but I'm not into mobile games. If you're into it, or mobile games, cool, check it out. Or if you're a big Fire Emblem fan, a huge Fire Emblem fan, probably definitely pick it up. Like I said, it looks cool. You can go watch the Direct and check it out, but like I said, I'm not really going to talk about it. It was a really cool Direct. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I was really surprised by the new Fire Emblem game and the amiibos. I thought that was the coolest thing about the Direct. I was hoping they would show a little bit more about Warriors, but besides showing off characters, I don't think there's too much they can show off. It's a Warriors game, so There's not too many things that are usually different with those. Alright, so that's it. Like I said, big day for Fire Emblem fans. So what did you think of the Direct? Cool news, or you don't really care about Fire Emblem? Alright, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Hey, if you like this video, check out my video for 10 animations to watch on Christmas. And again, thanks for watching.